Different in Jesus Christ. In today's gospel, we could see that how Christ is being portrayed in the sense. So God is telling him, this is my beloved, in whom I delight, and I will put my spirit in him, and he will proclaim justice to the nations. So, in a sense, like Christ is going to proclaim about about justice. So, even if he is being crushed by his enemies, by his oppressors, by his persecutors, so he will establish justice. So that's how he did on the cross. So as you look into this today's gospel, so what does it speak to me? What does it speak to you? What it speaks to you? So or what can you grasp from today's gospel? I see it in this way, or I reflect it in this way. So today's gospel, one way or the other, people have to carry burden. One way or the other, people have to carry burden. So either you have to carry the burden, so full of materialism, so that totally depends based on the world, or you have to carry the burden that Christ is offering you, which is very soft and light. So are you ready to take up the burden that Christ is going to give you, the yoke that Christ is going to give you, so which is very soft and very light, so you can take it. And also Christ is telling you, see, cast off your burdens at my feet, I will take care of it. No, cast off your and give your heavy burdens, I will take care of it. Give your heavy burdens, I will take care of it. And whatever that you feel that is difficult to you, turn them over to Christ. Turn them over to Christ, and Christ will take it up. Christ will solve it. And that will be replaced by the yoke that Christ will offer you, which is very soft and light. Therefore, dear friends, see, I have just given you the reflections. It's like in an abstract way, so you can reflect it in many ways. If you want to carry the things of the world, so what would you do? If, for instance, if something is happening, earthquake or a tsunami is coming, so you feel you are so much attached to the things at your home, maybe TV, maybe table, maybe bed, maybe your books, maybe your kitchen things, vessels, pan, everything. So if suppose we are too much attached to those things, at the time of tsunami, you cannot carry them on your shoulder. If you carry them on your back, what happens? So it will be a heavy burden, dear friends. It will be a heavy burden. You cannot do that thing. But if you are carrying the yoke that Christ is offering you, what could be the yoke? The yoke could be helping the other person. Mostly we may not feel to help the other person, because we want to feed ourselves, we want to spend something for ourselves, we want to buy clothes for ourselves, we want to spend our money for ourselves only, our family members, our relatives, but we don't feel like helping the other person. But if you're helping the other person, imagine that is the yoke that Christ is laying on you, which is very soft and light. If once you began to help the other person, you will automatically learn to become like Christ. Learn to be helpful to the other person, and your burden will become light, dear friends. In the beginning, it may be very hard. But as you practice it, it will become easy for you, and you will experience that softness and lightness, because Christ will lay a yoke on you if you are submitting, if you are giving up your heavy burdens to Him. Thank you.